Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Dental Innovation. My name is Justin Lang from Sinclair Dental, and I want to welcome all my customers in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So for today's video, we'll talk about the different questions you need to ask yourself before picking the right intraoral scanner for your clinic needs. There's so many options out there and from different manufacturers and different distributors and different companies that it could be kind of confusing to find out really what is the best solution for your clinic needs, because every company has different focus. Labs are selling scanners, implant companies are selling scanners, distributors like ours are selling scanners. So I just want to make sure that you asking yourself the right questions to picking the right scanners for your needs. So we'll start off with the first question you need to ask is what type of scans you would like to take. Usually you could do a crown and bridge scan that lasted for a very long time, and then after that ortho kind of got integrated in that as well. So right now there's so many different scans you can take with scanners, from crown and bridge to ortho to implants for your guided surgeries. You can also scan for orthotics as well. You can scan for patient communication for different simulations you can do. So like I said, you need to ask yourself if you just want a simple scanner that would be doing simple crown and bridge, or would you like to have a more complex scanner that can offer so much more than just a regular crown scan. So number two is to discuss really the flexibility of the scanner to grow in your practice. If you believe you're going to stay a sole clinician, or if you're multiple people but you don't intend of growing your clinic, maybe one scanner that's going to be good for a very long time might be the best solution. But if your intent is to grow your practice and integrate or bring along associates that might want to do different types of dentistry in terms of implants or orthodontics, maybe a simple scanner is not the best solution. Maybe still look for a scanner, then accommodate for future growth. So you have to look for your clinic needs and you have to look for your patient needs as well. Number three, the true cost of your investment. So obviously this is not a $500 investment. Scanners are from 25 to over 65, or even some solutions are over $100,000. So you want to make sure that you are getting the right scanner for your budget, or for the amount you want to spend. So there's not just that initial cost, there is also all the potential other costs as well that's going to come with your scanner. So you have your monthly warranties, you have your monthly service fees, you have scanner tip costs. So our tips, autoclavable are tips. Recyclable, can you just get tips or throwaways? So sometimes the scanner you might pay $30,000, but with the cost of the tips, it might actually be after 5 years more expensive than adopting a $50,000 scanner. Is there a service for installation, fee for installation? Is there a fee for for your training? So there's so many questions you need to ask to make sure that you're not looking short term, you're looking long term in terms of cost. Is there a cost for downtime? If I'm having a hard time getting through customer service, is there a cost that's going to relate to my clinic because I can't do a scan? So these are all questions that you need to ask yourself before you make that investment. Number four is clinician experience. So there's so many different types of scanners and different types of hardware you can adopt. Everything, even with our Trio scanner, which is a very popular model. You can have just a regular pod. You can have the pod with just wireless. You can have the full cart. You can have the move unit that you can actually move in front of the patient's face so they can see your scanning. There's so many different hardware out there that you need to be aware of to make sure that you're going to be comfortable. The size of the wand. Some wands are very, very small. Some are very large, and every one of them has a reason for the size of the wand. If you're going very small, it might be very attractive in terms of purchase, but maybe it's because they don't have a lot of technology in that wand. A bigger wand could be great, but if it's not ergonomic, it's not going to be the right solution. You need to ask yourself as well: is it powdered? Is it powdered free? the experience with the software is also very important. Is it going to be easy to use? Is the software super complicated? You might look, a scanner has a great price, has a great scanning capabilities, but if the software is too difficult or frustrating to use, it's not going to be a great unit for your clinic. So these are all different aspects of the user experience that you need to consider, not just for yourself, but for your team members as well. So number 5, can I get lab support? So many labs now, compared to 10 years ago, are accepting scans, but there are a few that are not, or there are a few that might be, just accepting scans from one type of technology. If you're using a lab that's not at all into receiving digital scans and is discouraging you to adopt because they said it's not a good technology, or it's digital impression is not up to par, I would personally stay away from those labs. They obviously don't want to invest in the technology, and they're discouraging you from adopting it. So stick with a lab that is comfortable with new technology, that want to help you grow. But again, not every lab has access to all the software from different manufacturers, so discuss it with your lab to make sure that they're comfortable. Can I get sales and service and technical support? So this is incredibly important. Many companies are offering the same the same product, the same scanner. So what's going to be the big difference in your experience is after sale. So you can get a scanner at any price for any type. But after you're done, if you don't get proper training, if you don't get proper technical service, something breaks down, if you don't get proper after sales support, you're going to have a bad experience. So I can tell you with Sinclair, we did a lot of investment in these technologies, and we did a lot of investment in training support as well. So if ever down the road that you need help, somebody to hold your hand for a few times, we have people in Canada that can help you out, that are incredibly trained on these units. You don't have to wait to get somebody from another country to help you out. So with Sinclair Dental, you have the confidence of knowing that you're going to have proper training and proper after-sales support, either technically or support to help you with your scans. So this is incredibly important when you take your decision more than anything else. And number 7, what type of software can I use? If I buy a really simple, $25 scanner, which $25,000 scanner, which might be the best solution for your needs, but are you going to get, are you going to get all the proper software that was required for your needs? So now there's so many different solutions in terms of designing studio. You can design your own crowns, or you can send them to the lab. You can design your own splints. You can design your own orthotics. For orthodontics, you can have different simulation. You can design it for doing your own aligners. You can have software for implants. You can design your own abutments and implants as well. Paired with CBCT, you can design your own. Surgical guides. Small design, everything in terms of marketing for your patient. So if you take a scan, you can actually design and show your patients what they're going to look like with those veneers or those crowns or that orthodontic treatment. So these are all different softwares that if you want to grow, not every scanner is offering this. Like I said, there's not a bad scanner, but not everyone is good for every need. So number 8, how much do you want to invest? So there's different options out there, from sole scanners to full CAD/CAM solutions. You want to make sure that you are getting something that you are able to grow long term. Right now, there are solutions that are closed systems, which means that if you buy, scanner A, you have to buy a milling unit that's, the milling unit A. But if, other options, you can buy a scanner like our Trios, and you can integrate this with many other milling units and printers that could be integrated easily inside that scanner. And you're not stuck in one solution. You can have the options to grow for a very, very long time. For your CAD/CAM journey, if you want to do in-house milling. Nothing comes for free. Again, just to make sure when you invest, you get all the proper support, and as well you get good value. Not every scanner has their place, but you can buy a scanner and it's it's not going to be good value. You're going to overpay for technology you could have received from a different company. So just make sure you look at all your options. So number 9, do you want to create in-house products? If you say, you know what, I just want to do scanning, I don't want to do anything in-house, probably the simple scanner like a Medit scanner would be perfect for you. But if you want to do your own orthodontic treatments or orthodontic aligners, you can do it in-house for an incredible amount of savings for yourself and your patients. You can do your surgical guides. You're talking about a few dollars for a surgical guide that is designed in-house and printed in-house with a printer compared to a lab-made one for $300 to $400. You can do your splints, you can do orthotics with a printer, with a milling machine. You can do zirconia now, you can do Emax. There's so many things that you can do in-house now that are available for you that maybe before was a little bit more complicated to manage. So again, if you are looking to have the correct scanner to grow with needs of new technology and future demand from your patient, just make sure that you're getting the proper scanner. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment bar or send me an email or give me a call. Again, this is just a very simple video. Just the questions to make sure that you are comfortable with your decision on which scanner you need to would be best for you to adopt. If you are looking to integrate this type of technology but not sure if you could, let me know and we'll set up a presentation for your clinic and yourself, and just to make sure that this technology is the best for your clinic. So thank you so much for joining me, and if you have any future videos you would like to have me present to you, please let me know in the comment bar. Well, thank you so much and have a great day.